Hello. Pleasure to meet you. So, I take it this is your first time at this office? Excellent. Okay, so to properly assess your situation, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, okay? And I will be jotting down the answers. Is that okay with you? Okay, so this will help me out to properly take care of you today. Okay. So, can you describe your symptoms for me? Okay. So, when did these symptoms start? Okay. So, how did these symptoms begin? Okay. Okay, yep. That must be very difficult. I agree. Okay, so how often do you experience your symptoms? Constantly, that would be 76 to 100% of the time. Frequently, which would be 51 to 75% of the time. And then occasionally, which would be 26 to 50% of the time. Okay. So, what best describes the nature of your symptoms? Is it sharp pain, a dull ache, numbness, shooting pain, burning pain, tingling pain? Okay. Yeah, sometimes it is more than one. Okay. So how are your symptoms changing? Would you say, are they getting better, not changing at all, or getting progressively worse? Okay. Just a couple more. So during the past 4 weeks, can you indicate the average intensity of your symptoms? 0 being none, 10 being absolutely unbearable. Okay. How much would you say your pain has interfered with your work, be it housework or work away from home? Okay. You've had to take some time off. Okay. So during the past 4 weeks, how much of the time has your condition interfered with your social activities? All the time, some of the time, none of the time. In general, would you say your overall health is good? So have you seen anyone else for your symptoms? Be it a medical doctor, your primary physician, or... Yeah, okay. So you saw a physical therapist? Okay. And how long ago was that? Okay. So no x-rays, CAT scans, MRIs. so seems as though your main problem is your shoulders. Are you having any pain that radiates anywhere else? Down your arms, your chest area, your neck? Okay. So primarily your shoulders. And sometimes your neck. Okay. So, would you say one shoulder is worse than the other? Your left shoulder. Okay. But both of them have pain. Okay. Okay, so you have noticed a lot of numbness and tingling on both shoulders. So is this a isolated numbness and tingling, or does it radiate down to your arms or upwards towards your neck area? Okay, it's pretty isolated. Okay. Okay, so you have been having trouble sleeping. Yeah, you like to sleep on your sides. I'm the same way. Yeah, I hate sleeping on my back. Okay. So, can you lift first your left arm for me? So I can see how far you can extend that arm. Excellent. I don't want you to strain yourself, okay? Just as far as you can go until you start feeling the pain. Okay, so I want you to do the same with your right arm. Okay. Yeah, so this one can definitely go much higher than your left arm. Okay. Now I want you to kind of rotate your shoulders backwards. Start with your left. Okay. Okay, then I want you to do your right. How does that feel? Okay. So this is your first time at a chiropractor? Okay. This is going to be a pleasant experience, don't you worry. Okay. I know it could be kind of scary, and I'm sure you've heard all of the stories, but you are in good hands, okay? I promise you that. So we are going to begin, and I just want you to relax. I know that this is your first time at a chiropractor, but I do things a little bit differently. It's all about healing and relaxation, okay? So, first things first, do you have any allergies or any skin sensitivities? Okay, just wanted to make sure. So the first thing that I am going to do, I'm going to take this lotion. This is a thermal lotion, and I'm going to be applying it onto your shoulders, okay? It's going to warm up onto your skin ever so slightly, and it is going to help with your pain. So this is great for pain relief, okay? This is going to be the first step, because afterwards I will be applying pressure to your shoulders to figure out where the problem areas are, okay? that may be a bit uncomfortable, but with this, I promise you, you won't really feel a thing, okay? And if you do, of course, have any discomfort, let me know, okay? So, just relax, okay? I know that your shoulders are probably a bit stiff. How does that feel? Okay. Just a little bit up into your neck area, okay? Just in case any of that pain does tend to radiate towards your neck, while I readjust your shoulders today, okay? Are you starting to feel the warm sensation? The slight heat. You're feeling relaxed. Yeah. Okay. I like to make this a pleasant experience as much as possible. Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure that everything is properly absorbed. Okay. Seems good. How do you feel? Just do that rotating motion towards the back. Okay. So now that I've given your shoulders some time for the lotion to sink in, seep in to your shoulders, how do you feel? Less pain? Okay. So now you are going to feel a little bit of a sensation. I'm going to be applying some pressure, ever so slightly, okay? I am going to be as gentle as I possibly can, okay? However, for the spots that hurt the most, you still will feel some slight pain. So whenever you feel that discomfort, let me know, and then I can indicate which areas are your problematic areas, okay? So let's begin, okay? I do feel some stiffness that hurts. Okay. How about right there? Okay. I heard a little crack. Did that hurt? Okay. Press, 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 I can tell that your left shoulder is a bit more concaved. Do you do any sports? Okay. Okay, so let's feel your right shoulder, okay? That hurts. Okay. Yeah. Right there. Okay. How about right there? Yeah, it's pretty stiff. Not as bad as your left shoulder, though. Okay. But right here. Okay. Press, 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 press. your left side is definitely more stiff. You have less movement on that side, and definitely more points that I need to adjust. Okay, I need to adjust your right shoulder as well, but that will be a bit more quicker. Okay. Are you ready for that shoulder adjustment? If you need some time, I can give you some time before we begin. You're all set? Okay. So I just want to forewarn you that you will hear some popping sounds as we adjust areas. And that is perfectly normal, okay? The more popping, the better. The better for you. The better you will feel. Okay, so we're actually going to start with your right shoulder because you just need several adjustments. Probably 1 or 2 adjustments, okay? And then we'll move on to your left shoulder, okay? So I just want you to relax your shoulders, okay? Just leave them as limp as you possibly can. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and that's when I will put your shoulders back into its proper placement, okay? You ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Not bad, right? Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Just have a feel. Okay. Several more than I thought. Okay. So I want you to breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Breathe in. Okay. Excellent. And how does your right shoulder feel? Lift it up. Shake it all about. Excellent. Okay. So, again, shoulders limp as a noodle. Okay, you ready? Okay. So, I want you to breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe in. 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 Breathe out. You're doing so good, okay? How are you feeling? Okay. And one last one. So, how do you feel? A sense of relief. So to make sure that the shoulder adjustment was a success, I want you to raise the roof, okay? Put both of your arms up into the sky. Stretch, 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 stretch. Okay, so take your right arm and I want you to place your hand on the back of your head and try to bring your hand down as far as it can go, down towards your neck area, okay? Stretch, 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 stretch. Excellent. Okay, do the same thing for your left arm, okay? Stretch, 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 Now take your right arm, just swing over to your left side. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Same with your left arm. Stretch, 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 stretch. Okay, excellent. Do you feel lighter? You have more mobility, more movement. Awesome. So what I have grasped today from this appointment is that the source of your pain is actually from your rotator cuff, okay? So there's a home exercise that I would like you to do twice a day if possible, but if that is too much, just once a day, as long as you try, okay? You have to stretch out those shoulders. Okay, so I want you to lie on your back, or it could be in a sitting position. And I want you to reach your arm across your chest toward the opposite shoulder as far as you can possibly go. Okay, with the opposite hand grasping your elbow and pulling your arm across even further. So you also want to externally rotate those shoulders, okay? I've noticed that you have, some clicking, some popping when you rotate your shoulders. But now you don't hear any clicking, right? Okay, so I want you to let me know if the pain does come back, okay? If it does, contact me. We can make another appointment, set up another shoulder adjustment. Sometimes it takes, several times for it to get it together, okay? If that doesn't seem to do the job, if you have to come back several times and it's just not working, you still feel that pain, I definitely advise you to see a medical doctor, your primary care physician. You may require some cortisone shots, but that is the last resort, okay? No problem. It was definitely my pleasure. I'm glad to see that there are instant results. And like I said, you may feel better, you may feel less stiff and, have more mobility, but that doesn't mean to go crazy and, you definitely want to pace yourself, okay? So take this day easy peasy, okay? You may feel brand new, but you still have to rest, okay? And I want you to take a lot of water, okay? Water is key. Yes. So I want you to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water today and continue doing so for this entire week, okay? To get your body in tip-top shape. So I'm also going to send you with some of our thermal lotion. So I want you to apply this to your shoulders once a day, and that is going to help with any inflammation and of course any pain. I really hope that this procedure was all that you needed, and I hope that you continue with pain-free shoulders. And again, it was my pleasure.